Title: Roman holiday on steroids. SWAT squad puts end to hours-long drama at Caesar's Palace. TLDR. An over-the-top, edge-of-your-seat drama unfurled at the glitzy Caesar's Palace in Vegas, where a man took a lady hostage, sparking off a marathon standoff that lasted hours. Our unnamed protagonist, demonstrating a creative, albeit destructive, use of hotel furniture, threw a nightstand out of the high-rise window. The story climaxes with a SWAT team arrest and the safe rescue of the woman. And all of this is under investigation. But wait a minute, was this chap armed? And are we talking real guns or just Nerf guns here? So here's what went down. The Vegas police got a call for a disturbance at the legendary Caesar's Palace at about 9 a.m. Talk about breakfast drama, right? But this wasn't just a case of toast burning in the toaster. Nah, we had a gentleman, let's use this term loosely, who allegedly hauled a woman into a high-rise hotel room against her will. When we think about room service in Vegas, it usually involves lots of food and possibly some overpriced champagne, but this guy? He preferred to throw furniture out of the window, including what looked suspiciously like a nightstand and a chair. It's almost like an episode of a reality TV show, except with real stakes. As the tension built and hours ticked by, the Vegas SWAT team came onto the scene and entered the hotel room a little before 3 p.m. Both the man and woman were taken into custody, with the woman reported as safe and sound, thankfully. But here's the twist. Early reports indicated that guests had heard gunfire. Now, that's a plot thickener, isn't it? However, Captain Stephen Connell of the Las Vegas Police was quick to assure everyone that no shots had been fired by noon. Which brings us to the million-dollar question, was our antagonist armed, or was he just armed with furniture? The plot thickens. We know Nevada permits open carry for adults 18 and older, but was this one of those instances? Or were the sounds of gunfire simply the soundtrack to a midday Vegas nightmare? It's still under investigation, and we're left on the edge of our seats, folks. So, there you have it. A dramatic day at Caesar's Palace, a bizarre sequence of events that could be straight out of a Hollywood action movie, right down to the SWAT team and possible gunfire. All in a day's work, Vegas style. But seriously, can anyone tell us, is it usually this wild in Vegas, or was this just an offbeat Tuesday? And finally, the question we're dying to ask, do you think he could have gotten a better reaction by simply throwing a tantrum instead of a nightstand? And remember, kids, when in Vegas, what happens in Vegas ends up on the evening news. So, what's your take on this whirlwind story?